Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2023 Rpod 201 travel trailer. This is a small, ultralight couples trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, go over some of the details, and show you some of the new 2023 features. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Rpod 201 couples trailer here. I'm going to start here in the rear of the RV and kind of spin our way around. So first things up, this is kind of a rear living room slash dinette area. This will actually go down and make into a bed. So if you have that grandkid or one guest, you could, make a little bed area for them here. The bench on the left does have some storage underneath of there, so you could raise up that seat and store some stuff. Both the rear windows here do open up, have screens in them, so you could get some good airflow here on a nice fall day. Up here you have your stereo, so it's an iRV technology radio. Some overhead cabinet space up here. A little more overhead cabinet space over here on the right. The little bench area here looks straight over towards your door or your TV area that's beside me here. We'll see when we spin around. The unit now comes with a tire pressure monitoring system. I'll tie in a little video on this thing here at the end. I was sitting in a no boundaries model and did a little video on this. They use the same tire pressure monitoring system. Little advertisement here talking about the PVC roof lifetime warranty on the material stuff. A nice little setup. So over here you have your main entry door to get you in and out of the RV. Has a traditional screen door. You'll notice it does have a window in it, but when you're outside, it doesn't look like it really has a window. That window is thin shade ready. You can get an aftermarket shade from Lippert that will go in there to pull up and down for privacy. 27-inch 12-volt Connexus TV. Again, 12-volt version, so if you're a boondock camper, you can still watch TV, catch up on the local news, and not have to be plugged in. There's a little access panel down there for some maintenance stuff. A little bit of storage space. Up top here you have your water pump switch, water heater on gas switch, electric switch outside. Monitor panels for your battery, fresh black and gray water. Interior light switch, porch light, LED awning light strip, and your awning and out button. The unit now has a 200-watt solar panel with a 30-amp charge controller standard. It's blinking at us because there's no battery on the RV, just kind of pre-warning us that it's not working properly. On the side of the kitchen counter there is an electric outlet and USB charger ports. Down below here you have your high point convection microwaves. You can cook or microwave either one. Over to the right there you have some storage space underneath your sink and the propane leak detector down there as well. 2-burner propane stovetop. Has a flip up and down glass lid. That glass lid kind of acts as a backsplash when it's up. Or you flip it down and it kind of gives you a little more counter space. High-rise sprayer faucet there. Large undermount bowl sink, or you do have a big window behind the stove and sink area there that opens as well. Hood range light and fan by Greystone. And then you have some more cabinet space up here. Just kind of looking up here at the ceiling area here, it does have a Coleman ducted AC. 13.5 BTU AC standard. You could opt in for a 15,000 if you wanted to. Some dealers do stock it with a 15,000. You have some storage down below, along with a fairly large pantry here as well. 6.3 cubic foot Dometic gas and electric refrigerator. So you can use it either way. Down below is the electric box with your breakers and fuses. And then you also have the dust pan central vac down there. It's all vinyl floor throughout the coach. So it's kind of set up so you could just take a broom and sweep everything into it and vacuum it up. Now, I have noticed recently that they have had some showing up with the hoses for the central vac. Last year's version did not have the hose. You had to buy that aftermarket. A few of these have showed up here on the lot with those hoses. I believe they are going to be standard for a while, assuming availability and stuff with the supply chain shortage. But you will see that hopefully going forward. On the wall over there is your digital thermostat for your air conditioner and your propane furnace. You have a sliding pocket door here to block off the bathroom area from the kitchen living room area. Going on into the bathroom area here, you have a large turbo exhaust fan in the ceiling here. ABS tub surround, pull across shower curtain that's attached at the bottom and top, and a foot flush toilet. And you can see over here you have your little shower area there, the shower head, the shower miser as well, which helps circulate water so you don't run out if you're more of a boondock camper. Basic step-in shower. And over here, you're going to have your kind of linen area and sink area, medicine cabinet area here. So just kind of looking down, you have, again, linen area, 2 drawers, some storage space below the sink area, heat duct down there, traditional medicine cabinet set up there. Up into your bedroom area here. Window on the left and the right both open. The front window also opens on the Rpod model. There is some storage underneath of the bed as well. You have a walk-around queen bed here. On the left side over here, there is a light switch, USB charger port, the inverter controls all down on the left side. That light switch, by the way, works the lights in your hanging closet. So you have hanging closet on the left and right side both. Little shelf space above the closet there. This front window has a pull-up nightshade or a pull-down screen. So if you want to open it up in the daytime or whatever nice night, you could pull down the screen, let some air flow in and out. Over at the foot of the bed over here, you have a little bit of shelf space there as well. And also room for another 12-volt TV to go there, or 110-volt TV, whatever you might want to put up there. But there's a cable outlet, a 110 outlet, and a 12-volt outlet all right there. And for the 2023 lineup, this is a new floor plan for them. But this is also different than the other models you've seen as far as you do have different color wood, different countertops, different furniture color, different floor. So a new look for the Rpod 2023 version versus last year's 2022. Now we're going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside of the camper. And then we're going to show you that tire pressure monitoring system at the end of the video. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Rpod 201 travel trailer by Forestriver RV here. And we're going to start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. So first things up on the 2023 model of Rpods, They have a new graphics package, so it's a little different looking outside now. You have a white fiberglass exterior with the lower gray base, some vinyl decals. It is attached to Azdel composite material, that fiberglass is, instead of a wood Luan backer, so it is much less likely to have delamination issues compared to a wood version. Aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewalls. You have deep tint safety glass windows. Across the front section here, you do have a pretty large pass-through storage compartment here. The baggage doors are held up by the little magnetic holders. They did keep the little frog guy up there, so he is still hanging around on the side of the Rpod. He's been around for many years on the Rpods, doing little different adventures. You have power awning, LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV, adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff. You also have a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. But the awning itself is a 12-volt powered RV awning, so you can run it in as long as you at least have a battery. You should be able to operate it. Just down below here, you can see there is a gas line hookup right here. Now there is a Suburban gas griddle that comes with it. I did not get it out, but you can see in the picture here of one I took on a Nobo, kind of what it looks like to get you an idea what that gas griddle looks like. Now you do also have the little table here, so you can do a little food prep in here. Cold water spray port hose stretched out. So again, kind of do a little cooking out here. Now, just down below on the sidewall there, that little black rectangle is an electric outlet, so you could plug something in out here too. You have two outdoor speakers up top. You also have a traditional porch light up there as well. So you can use either the LED light, the porch light, or both if you want. The big black square there is a refrigerator access panel. The Rpod has a gas and electric fridge you've seen when we were inside. So you will see an access panel there, which is for maintenance purposes, but also for venting to help it ventilate. There's also going to be an access panel, or not a ventilation panel on the roof as well to kind of vent out the heat. You'll see that when we get to the roof section of the video. New for 2023 is also going to be these gold wheels. Now the first rounds of 2023s that rolled out, some had some black wheels, some had some chrome wheels, but they were actually just waiting on these gold wheels to show up, and that is what they're supposed to be going with for the rest of the 2023 year, assuming supply chain doesn't get screwed up again and they are still available. You have the black glass entry door. Now looking at it, it doesn't look like there's a window, but there is actually a window in it. You've seen that when we were inside. Again, has that thin shade ready capability, so you can get that aftermarket shade for it. More ride step above entry step. And on the entry step here, it's triple entrance step, comes down, touches the ground, has adjustable feet. It's rated for 500 pounds, where a traditional hover step is only rated for 300. So you do have a little difference there. I forgot to mention too, on your axles and stuff, they are using the Torsion Flex axle suspension. It has drum brakes, easy lube hubs, also has the tire pressure monitoring system that we showed you when we were inside. I'll stitch a quick little video kind of going over that. Again, in Nobo that I had done a video of the tire pressure monitoring system. They use the same one. So I'll show you that at the end of the video as well. Now next to your entry door here is a large folding entry handle that folds around. Also next to that is your model number, your sticker talking about Azdel, and a couple little advertisement stuff there. So if you're out shopping on a dealer's lot and you see a camper you like, usually go next to that main entry door and you'll be able to see what the model is and let your salesperson know. Now on the back of the RV, you have the traditional flat back rear end for a camper. Does have the traditional 4-inch square tube bumper, has end caps on each side. A lot of people store their dump hose in there. Spare tire is mounted to that bumper as well. Now the rim of the spare tire is different than the ones on the ground. However, it is the same size tire. Ladder here to get you up onto the roof. Ladder is rated for 250 pounds. Now, popping up a couple quick pictures here of the roof, you can see things up there like the solar panel, air conditioner, some plumbing stack vents, TV antennas, all these type of things up here. You do have to get up there from time to time and maintain the seams and seals of everything to make sure it doesn't leak. Very important to get up there and inspect that. Now on the back right here, it is also pre-prepped for the Furrion observation camera. That's a really nice safety feature to add as well. It allows you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. So I would definitely recommend talking with your salesperson about doing that as well. Here on the back corner, you have your 6-gallon gas and electric water heater. Flipping the door down here, you can see 1 1/16 drain plug in the lower middle, electric switch in the lower left corner, pressure relief valve in the top left center here. So make sure that you do relieve the pressure before you try to drain it. That's very important. Also, detachable power cord, so you can unhook the power cord. It's roughly 25 or 30 feet long, so pretty good sized power cord. 30 amp electric service for the Rpod. Just above that is a cable and satellite inlet, so you could possibly take a portable satellite with you, or if the campground's fancy and it's got cable there, you might be able to hook up to their cable. Next to that is your furnace exhaust right there. Just in front of the wheels here, we have your gray and black dump. Everything comes out of one area right here. So you pull your black handle first, get all the nasty out, pull your gray next, get your clean water to kind of rinse out your dump hose and stuff. Now, just up above here on the sidewall is also a black tank flush feature. That allows you to hook a hose to it, rinse out the toilet tank, basically. So nice feature there. Just down on the lower section, also to the right, is hot and cold low point water drains there. Up above the window there is your stove exhaust vent there. There's a little flapper inside there, and you need to open that up when you're cooking. Now, just in front of the storage compartment area here, we have a gravity fill fresh water tank. So you stick your hose in there and it'll fill up your freshwater tank. You can see how full it's getting by the monitor inside. Just below that, city water inlet. So if you go to a campground that has water, just hook your hose up. Would recommend a pressure regulator just to be safe, but that will allow you to use the campground's water and not have to worry about running out. Just down below, you can also see the freshwater tank drain right here. It's got a little cap that screws on and off to drain it out. Again, you can also see that enclosed underbelly down there. In the storage compartment area right here, there is a little access panel you can remove so you can get to your water pump and stuff for winterization purposes. Also check to make sure nothing's leaking back there. And right up here is your inverter. You can see in that picture popping up there, the information on the inverter. On the side of the camper right there is also some very important informational stickers. Now on the informational stickers here, you're gonna have the very first one popping up, production date, VIN number, axle size, but most importantly on this sticker, gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number. Next popping up is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker. This is what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it. Next, cargo carrying capacity sticker, basically telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross vehicle weight number. And last but not least, tire sticker here, telling you tire size, but most importantly, cold tire pressure. Make sure you maintain that tire pressure, and also remember that number because you're going to need to plug that into your tire pressure monitor when you set it up. The front of the RV is nicely rounded off and sloped back, so it is more aerodynamic than the traditional flat front camper. It's roughly a 3/4, maybe a little more than 3/4 fiberglass front. You have a lower black metal diamond plate down below. Single 20-pound propane tank here. Some customers choose to do aftermarket, a dual 20-pound tank setup with a dual stage propane regulator and a hard bottle cover. If that interests you, talk with your salesperson about adding that. But just remember, it takes away from your overall cargo carrying capacity and adds a little hitch weight to it as well. Now you have power tongue jack, LED light built in there as well. Also has a manual override in case of an electronic failure. Heavy duty safety chains. You have your 7-way Bargman wiring plug, 2 5/16 hitch ball. Down here you have a battery disconnect and also the transmitter for your tire pressure monitoring system. Room back here for 1 or 2 batteries. It comes with 0 batteries from the RV maker. It comes with 1 deep cycle interstate battery from Couch's RV Nation if you purchase from them. If you're not purchasing from them, make sure you talk with your dealer to get you one. The front window on the RV does open. That's a nice feature there. You have that pull up nightshade or pull down screen to kind of block things off depending on what you want to do with it. But overall, really nice new look for the 2023 Rpod lineup here. So a little different. Now we are going to pop up a quick video for you on that tire pressure monitoring system. Thanks again for taking the time to watch my RV video. All right, guys, I wanted to take a second here and just kind of show you the basically unboxing and what this tire pressure monitoring system actually does. So this thing here has a lot of great features to it. We're going to open it up here real quick, show you what it's all about. Okay, so I got the box cut open already here, just so we don't accidentally stab ourselves on video or something stupid. So when you get it out, you have a little instructional code here. You got a little scanner here. But basically, it's kind of telling you, you got a monitor, little 12-volt lighter adapter thing here with USB charger cord, and your suction cup mount holder. Got a little sticker here that comes with it, little warranty registration card and stuff like that. Here you can kind of see a little mount. It's plastic. It's got a little magnetic holder, but you suction cup it to your window. It's your little cord. And then you have your 5-inch screen here. And it's got a little sticker on it. I take off the little sticker. On the side of it, you do have your on-off button and your little charge button here. So you kind of see what it looks like there. And it magnetically attaches here. But let's turn it on here real quick so you kind of see what this all looks like. Now I have already programmed the 4 tires and stuff. Kind of went through this, cheated a little bit here, so I knew a little more about it before we started the video. But you can come in here and you have different setting controls here for it. So we can come in here, change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius, change it from PSI to bar. You got miles, kilometers, hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, feet, meters. Again, kind of do what you prefer depending on where you're located at. Coming back in here, we got our tire pressure alert. And this will do up to 5 trailers, up to 6 tires per trailer. And this particular camper that we're in, if you remember that sticker, that tire sticker I showed you earlier, it told us 50 PSI cold. Now, when it comes in from the factory and you unbox this, you got to actually come in here and set that because it's at basically 0. So just come in here, type in your pressure of whatever the sticker tells you on the camper you happen to own. Hit this here, exit, and save. Then we can swap tire locations. Again, depending on our trailer, we can kind of come back in and swap locations, do different stuff like that. Automatic code detect. Again, go to our trailer 1, and then we're going to step outside here, show you what that looks like. Okay, so we're back out here and we are looking at the tires. And you can kind of see the screen here. We're going to hit our little settings button, auto detect code, trailer 1, and then we're going to pick a tire. I've already got the code in here for this particular one, but to redo it, we're basically going to hit the learn button, and then you're supposed to wave it in front of the tire. You hear the beep. It'll pull up the code, save and exit. And then you go do your other tires as well. And you can kind of see here different codes for each tire. And it will do up to 6 tires. So for people with toy haulers and stuff like that, you know, triaxle units, pretty cool little setup. Now, when you're done doing all your tires, you can again do a manual mode detect if you know your codes for each tire. You can connect and disconnect trailers and stuff like that. So you got quite a few different things you can come into this screen and do. Vehicle ID, date and time, sensors for your battery sensors, basically kind of telling you what's going on with them. So a lot of neat stuff built in to this tire pressure monitor here. Pretty cool little setup. Again, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I hope this really helped you learn a little bit more about the camper, things that come with the campers, and possibly how to use them. Thanks again.